Casserole, you coming over, sweetie? Come on. Evening royalty. I assume the stream's coming through all right. The Twitch app's gone really, really weird, and it's got like a tiny, tiny little image in the middle of the screen. So I don't know how big the actual the stream's coming through. Casserole's just playing. We're having like a little bit of sunshine, so I thought, since we haven't been able to do one of these for a couple of weeks because of the bad weather, we'd hop out and have a little play with the girls for an hour. I think they all want to go and lie on the other side of the bush though. Is it your turn for the bad weather down there? Because well, you saw the clip I shared the other day. What are you two girls up to? Are we not thinking about stealing my sandwich? Just you tell me you want to steal my sandwich. You have a little tiny bit. Good for you. Little speckles. What's the matter? Where you going, Speckle? Want to play under the table? Well, Rota, you've got to get some use out of them, I suppose. I'm just trying to stop this flap from falling over. Hang on, if I tip this camera back a smidge. You can't have me sandwich, Speckled. I know you like stealing me sandwiches. What's up, little casserole? You want to go and play on the digging patch? Or what's left of it after all this rain we've had? That little troublemaker. You're not stealing my sandwich. You've had a bit. Right, come on, over here. Come on, you cheeky chicken. Go and dig over there. There we go. Yep, they're beautiful little babies. Last night, we were watching a film and Speckle came through, and she asked to be up on my knee, so she sat on my knee fast asleep for an hour whilst we were watching The Hitman's Bodyguard. Then after she got down, then Casserole climbed up for her cuddle. thanks for the follow there. Yep, these are, I've got, if I can get my words out, got 3 girls. At the minute, well, 2 of them are here because they're trying to steal my sandwich. And Gravy, I think, is having a little bit of a nap in the sun. But once I finish my sandwich, I'll move the camera over there where Gravy's sat, because I think the 3 of them will probably just want to sit in the sun. Just Speckled at the moment is preoccupied on stealing my sandwich. I remember you saying that you were a bit frightened when I first got chickens. We thought, I thought, they're stupid animals and stuff like that. But I mean, what's this now? 5 years or something with them? They're crazily intelligent animals. What we'll have to do if you guys are ever like travelling up here, you'll have to come around for 5 minutes, and we'll sit them on your knee and see how you handle that. So when we first started, like we're getting the chickens and handling them, obviously we didn't know like how to handle them properly, because obviously you're frightened you're going to hurt them. I'll just move the camera up a bit closer so we can watch Grumpy Speckled. I told you, you're still not getting me sandwich. Alright, you can have a tiny bit of the bun. There you go. Did you just steal cheese out the end of my sandwich? You look guilty. Hey, I don't know what I'm going to do with you. Go finish your fruit. Yeah, go finish your fruit. Daft girls. You gonna say hello, casserole? Don't have it in my hand. Oh, your brother's got a proper chicken farm. They're beautiful animals. Apart from when certain little troublemaker here is trying to pinch my sandwich. You've had a bit. Of course, you have to remember, Royalty, this is the stream where you can redeem some of the other bonuses. You want to give the girls a treat? Hang on 2 seconds, I get the bucket. Come on, girls. We've got some mealworms for them there. You coming, casserole? What Royalty you got for you? Come on. Come on, sweeties. Tell you what, I'll bring Gravy round so she doesn't miss out. There's little Gravy. Just try to do this so it's in frame so you can see her. There you go. Your friend Royalty got you some mealworms. I hope my hand's in frame, I can't see it from here. Good girls. You finished those off. Oh, it was fine, was it? That's all right. So I was in front of it, so I couldn't see where it is. I'm saying that as well. I can only see a little bit of the screen because of the. I don't know what's gone wrong with the Twitch app. But it's put a tiny little window, and the bolt that I use for clamping the phone on is basically obscuring the entire view. I can only see a bit of speckled buttons in the side of the thing, and that's it. It's alright, Gravy. I'll bring that back a smidge. Maybe if I undo that clamp, I can slide it this way and I'll just have to like double tighten it. Just don't want to crack the phone screen. I could always put one of those cable ties on here, couldn't I? Have you got a favourite, have you? Now, is it the one with the butt in the air, or the one sort of facing us? Not sure where Casserole's gone to now. What you found, Gravy? You're a good girl. You all snuggled on my knee yesterday afternoon, weren't you? Whilst we were watching Hermitcraft together, weren't we? Top secret Royalty. I'm just going to slide that across there, and I'll leave you in charge, Royalty, for a minute. I'm going to go grab a cable tie from the kitchen. Right. So let's see if this will work. I think I'm gonna need two. Are you alright, little Gravy? You come for a cuddle in a few minutes, eh? What's up, my knee? Has that worked, or is that just going to be a disaster? If I tip the camera forward, it's a little bit obscured. Tighten it a bit more maybe. Well, then it just pops off its thingamajig. I have to think of a better solution, because I've put like a thing on the camera to stop it from overheating from the sunlight by using one of my big grey cards. But every time I lean forward as well, part of the cover, I think friction's got it held in place now. We should be alright. He says a second before it all falls apart. You good girl, Gravy, eh? Do you want to come sit on my knee for 5? Was that a little purr, Gravy? Is that a yes? Shall I put Gravy on my knee so you can see her up close? Crank the camera a little bit higher. You enjoying that bit of sun, Gravy? You're such a big softie. Was that another little purr, sweetie? Are you a happy chick? I don't know if you can hear those, if the microphone's picking them up or not. Which is making little happy little purrs. Looks like the other two are. I think the other two are over at the fence there getting ready to tap out their Morse code. I'll be telling you what the loading screen count is in the next game we play. You on the move, Gravy? Sounds like all the other birds are getting into the air. What were you out on that? Was it something like you were like 2 loading screens out or something like that? It was within a couple of digits, whereas everyone else had like selected like massively far apart numbers, hadn't they? Just by random chance, it was only a couple of digits. I might have to like watch the last 2 minutes of that recording again, just out of curiosity to see where it was. What you spotted, Gravy? It's just the birds making the noise. Uh-huh. Oh, here comes trouble. What are you up to, Casserole? You come to say hello? I can hear you chirping, Gravy. I was tickling her chin yesterday, and she kept on doing like that thing there where I was tickling her underneath her chin. Kept putting her beak there, telling us to get off. Let's see if we can move. I'll move it a little bit closer if I can. I'll just lower the camera down a smidge on the tripod and we'll bring it in close to her. While she's doing her feathers. No, you don't like the tripod, do you, sweetie? She's walking so much better at the minute as well. Because it turned out the issue was one very, very bad worm. But the second that she pooped it out, she was jogging around the garden. Where's Speckle's gone? Speckle must be on the march somewhere. Right, what I'll do is I'm going to crank this one up. I'll move this over here and we'll come and talk to Gravy. There's my other sandwich for the chickens to steal as well. Yeah, we'll put it there and we'll see what happens. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day. Hopefully that's back online now. It just completely gave out. It wouldn't let us actually, I don't even know if I'm connected over the Wi-Fi or just over data at the minute, but never mind, we're back. We've got little Gravy here. She's sitting on my hand. Oh. She's a beautiful girl. Aren't you? You have a little nap on my knee, sweetie. She's a good little girl. Just move my tablet computer so I can more clearly see the chat there. Are you alright, sweetie? Let me tickle your chin again. Let me tickle your chin. Yeah. Good girl. You got beautiful feathers. Even the ones that you've got Weetabix stuck to at the back. Eh? What's this one here? You've got Weetabix on your back. don't know how you manage it. I'm just seeing as well that a bit of that cable ties in the middle of the frame. Let's see if I can rejiggle that a little bit. Yeah, we'll see if that works. Evening, Chrissy. Now, have you finished all your chores? Oh, what was that? It was just a bird. It's just a bird, sweetie. Do you want your tummy tickled? Oh, you're still working from home today, yeah. Oh, here's a good girl, Gravy. You're a happy chick there. You're gonna purr for us? I tickle your tummy, are you gonna purr? Yeah, but he's secretly playing Minecraft all day, isn't he? Just tabs over to a spreadsheet when someone comes into the room. Is that how it works? Good girl, Gravy. Now, Gravy, what do we think about me getting my second sandwich here? Eh? Is that something that's likely to happen, or are you going to steal the bud? Oh, if he was bored, I could have set him a job to do this morning. I thought this morning, all right, I'll spend 20 minutes. I'll update the Wandering Idiot, and I'll include the new item skulls for, like, the new 116 blocks. But I completely forgotten that Mojang have changed the UUIDs from the 5-part hexadecimal value to a 4-part integer value. So I had to judge that then, because I obviously once I started I couldn't stop myself, converting all of that into this new the new integer strings, or rather reversing the integer strings into UUIDs that we can still use in 115. I didn't realise the end of the month was sort of like now. I have to do my statements tomorrow for all my customers. You're a good dream. You want to tickle? You want to tickle? Yeah? You a happy girl? Oh. Tickle your tummy. Yeah, tickle your tummy. Well, they've had one treat, but the next treat will have to wait until I pop Gravy back on the floor, because she's getting herself comfy. I'm not going to disturb her just yet. But once Gravy's had a little cuddle on here, we'll maybe get Speckled's ball out. Steady. You getting hot? Pop that wing away, sweetie. You're alright. Go on, sit down, sweetie, you're alright. It's just a bird going past. It's not going to get you. There we go. Yeah, Roti, shouldn't let anyone else near that ball. two of them are sitting under the bush at the minute in the shade having a nap. Amy's now resting on my hand. The neighbours have fired up the lawnmower. Ah, no gravy. A hell of a noise, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, big softy gravy. Beautiful feathers, haven't you? You're beautiful, baby. You going to watch a film tonight? You go watch a film? As Casserole gets a cuddle on my shoulder. There you go, sweetie. Quite happy having herself a little nap there, doesn't she? Tickle you behind your ears. All cuddled up in the scarf, was he? When I was little, we had a cat that had this little sort of like furry scarf, and he used to take it around everywhere in his mouth, and we used to say that it was our baby because she would take it everywhere in the house with her. Try and have a bite of the sandwich. Whilst you're eyeing it up there, actually, I'll save you a little bit of bread because you didn't get any before. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. We had cats like when I was growing up, and there was one of them, Minty. When I went to bed at night, she would like cuddle up in my arm and go to sleep. She would also sort of like almost sort of like sit like a human sort of way on the chair next to us as well. I've only got a couple of photos of Minty and Susie, but I'll stick them up on the Discord later on if I get a chance to dig them out. Are you eyeing up my little sandwich there, Gravy? got one called Susie as well. Ours was well, we were both I think it was tabbies, but they never like grew to full size. They stayed their entire lives as these little tiny little kittens. You've fallen asleep there, Gravy. 2 seconds, Gravy, and I'll get you a bit of bud. Did that even touch the sides, Gravy? There you go. You got one that's stayed a forever kitten, nice and small. You're just my little chick as well, aren't you, Gravy? Yeah. What's this you got here? I'll clean your feathers for you. There you go. Yeah, you'll have to share. You have to share some pictures and some more pictures of your little kitten as well. I'll definitely see if I can dig those out because I think they're on my share drive. I said there's only a couple of pictures of Minty and Susie, but I'll pop them up for you to have a look at later on. Oh, my Gravy. So I think one of the pictures I've got of her is it's just like sticking her tongue out at the camera. Are you enjoying that, sweetie? You getting a tickle? Such a good girl, Gravy. Yeah. Also, it's sort of like the exposure sort of treatment, so you gradually get used to it, so you're not allergic anymore. Oh, steady, Gravy. It's all right, sweetie. You have a nap. It's a good girl. Oh. You big softy, Gravy. Hey, hold still a second, I'm going to have a mouthful of water. all right, isn't it? If you've had you've been able to sort of like gradually make yourself immune to it. Wish I knew my when I sort of like sneezed all year round. In any case, it's like an Olympic sport for me. I'm allergic to doing the chores. Yep, I completely agree, Chrissy. Like for me, it's torture for me when I do them. Because take like some dishes. What would be like say a normal job for you, because of the agony in my hip, it can sometimes take me a couple of hours. Because I've got to keep stopping and resting my leg because I can't stand up on with the pain. He was a good gravy. We're not tummy tickled. Eh? You show everyone your beautiful wings? Good girl. She's a beautiful little girl. Having herself a little nap there. The other two are doing their feathers under the bush. You get any purrs, Gravy? Good girl. You feeling better, sweetie? Hey, get that nasty worm out of you. You've been running up and down the garden since. Yeah. Was that Chrissy being cheeky again? You have to give him a slap. Just thinking there as well. When I used to work for the Travel Lodge, and all the other hotels used to ring me for like help with their bookkeeping and what have you, and if their computers were going wrong. I was chatting with the. It's all right. It was just a tablet falling over, sweetie. Getting windy. It's all right. Sit back down, sweetie. You get a little fright. There you go. Give you a little kiss. You're okay. Oh. Go on, sweetie. You can sit back down. You can rest on my hand. There you go, precious. It's all right. I'll tickle your tummy. As I was saying, that when I used to help out all the other lodges, the lass from the Middlesbrough lodge rang us up because all the credit cards and the cash figures were all over the place. So I picked up the phone. I did my traditional "What you broken?" as soon as I pick up the phone, my standard greeting, and then I was going through the figures and what have you, and I said to the woman, I can't remember her name now, but when I looked at the problems, I said, hey, give him a slap. And then the next thing I heard was this massive crack on the phone. Shit clattered him over the head. Yeah, it's funny, Gravy. You're a good girl. Do you want a little tickle? Yeah. You get yourself all comfy again, Gravy. You're a good little baby. You're 5 years old now, sweetie. Because you must have hatched round about this time. Because you're only a little baby when I got you. And that's not far off, is it? Yeah. Well, when I got you, I thought you were going to be a troublemaker. Because that first night you jumped up in a tree. Then a little bit after that you flew across the entire garden and landed on my back, didn't you? And now you're too heavy to go up the stairs. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. Look at little purrs, Gravy. You're a beautiful baby, aren't you? Oh, here comes Speckled. Let's see if you're missing out on anything. She's a good little girl. Well, Gravy, have you chosen to film for later? Or do you want to finish watching those episodes of QI? Hey? Thinking about films, I went onto iTunes yesterday and they've rocketed up the price of that Alien box set. Just have to watch out for the next sale. So I'm sure last time when it was on sale you could get the entire lot, all the films for a tenner, but now it's something like 40 quid for them all. Yep, that sounds about right, Chrissy. I told you ages ago about the Tesco thing, didn't I, as well? Because what would normally be a £30 shop was 72 quid. So we've stopped going to Tesco's now. 30p tin of sweet corn for my gravy, up to 85p. Yep, Royalty, she's all cosy and she's a happy chick. You can do any purrs for us? Eh? She's having herself a little nap. We sometimes get those through for like Tesco's and sometimes for Morrison's. A few years ago they properly nerfed the points, because we used to get like the £5 vouchers regularly, but I don't even bother taking the card with us now. It's not worth it. And then when you do get a thing, it says you get the little voucher thing that says, oh, but if you spend 70 quid you'll get 5,000 points for a £5 voucher. So I'm not spending 70 quid on a shop for a week. That's madness. Good girl, Gravy. Oh, it's just a bird flying over. You're all right. Go back to sleep, sweetie. It used to be only good for petrol, because you can only like, get the points on the petrol. Then eventually they expanded the shop, didn't they? That was about 5 or 6 years ago when they did that. The points were great for a while, and then, like I said, they just completely nerfed them. You enjoying that, Gravy? You certainly look it from this side. Do you think she's enjoying this? That bus going past wake you up, sweetie. Oh. Yeah, she's all nice and snug and warm against us. You're a beautiful girl, Gravy. I suppose one thing as well, Chrissy, if you're working from home, I'd imagine that the cat comes to keep you company through the day. Does that tickle your wing? Or is it that the cat likes to do what you see in all the pictures? Does it come and sit on top of your keyboard while you're trying to work? Causing as much trouble as you can. Gotcha. Yep, they always want all the attention, yep. Is that like as soon as you come in from work, the cat just curl up with you as well? Oh, 2 seconds. I have to rejiggle myself a bit there, Gravy. As my legs going numb. You a ton weight, you know. Oh, poor kitten wants to join the meeting. But what you need to do is you need to set the cat in the chair for the video call, and you like sit under the desk with the microphone. Do your cats do like as well what mine sort of used to do, where it'd be like in the middle of the night and they have like this mad dash all over the house? Then all of a sudden they'll dive in and jump on your bed, find a spot and go to sleep. As he cuddled in next to you like Gravy is here. Getting the snuggles whilst you watch the chickens. You go back to sleep, Gravy, you're alright. I don't know where the other two have gone. They must have changed places. You want to tickle behind your ears? I tickle you? Yeah. You want to tickle, Gravy? You're a happy little chick, aren't you? Oh. Steady. I know, I jiggled you there, didn't I? Just my legs going numb. Exactly, Chris is just making it up, isn't he? Always causing trouble, that guy. You getting hot, Gravy? Would you like to go for some fruit? You want a bit of fruit? Yeah, that'll be it as well, royalty. You want to go down for a wander, Gravy? You have to do that thing, don't they, with when people get divorced and they're arguing over the dog, you have to put the cat in the middle of the garden and both of you stand at either end. See which one he comes to. It's okay, baby. Oh, here come the other two. Where have you two been? Because you look like you're full of mischief. Do you want to go down and join them, Gravy? Come on then. Stand up for me. I've got you. Can I have a kiss before I put me down? Oh, you're beautiful. You made a little snuggle. Come on then. Oh. It's alright, sweetie. It's alright. There you go. Right, let's spin this around. And hopefully it doesn't cut out the stream this time. Ooh, the wind's catching the sun thing. How hot's the phone getting? Because it was exposed during that angle. A little speckle's hiding under the bush, and Casserole is trying to dig a hole over there, I think. You come and say hello, Speckles. Uh-huh. Yeah, Speckle likes to pretend that she doesn't like our cuddles, but she really does. See, where you going? Question is though, does Speckled want a ball or not? She always wants that ball. Just tighten the screw on the tripod's getting loose. Where's Speckle gone now? Oh, there she is. There's two crows fighting. I don't know if that came through on the microphone. Now, shall we see if Speckle wants this or not, or should I just put it away, do you think? Speckles, you coming? There she goes. So I'm just going to lower the camera a little bit on here. I'll angle it down and I'll very carefully move yous closer. And then I'll watch from my tablet. Hopefully you can hear us from back here. If not, then I'll move my seat closer to the camera. Just trying to keep my head in shade because the sun's coming out. Oh, that's right. If you guys can hear us there, so I'm a couple of meters away from them. I'm going to bring Gravy over there as well because she's wandering off. Come on. You get a little bit of fruit in you as well there, Gravy. What? Nice cool watermelon for you. There we go. Yeah, she's got beautiful colours across her feathers. She always worries us when she molts, and she looks like a plucked chicken because she takes every single feather off herself. We can't even let her out because last time she did it in winter and she had 0 feathers. Just turn that there. Oh, the sun was out a second ago, now it's freezing. Getting over your ball speckled. Casserole, we're over here. Casserole, when she can't see us, she makes those noises because she's getting herself all worked up because she doesn't know where we are. She's hiding behind some really, really tall grass and can't see where we are. Looks like Speckles finished with her ball, now she's going to have a nap. Want to have a nap as well, Gravy? Jiggle this across a smidge. You can see where Speckle's hiding. Gravy's on the move. I'm going to see if Casserole's got herself stuck. there'll be trouble. Is it your turn now, Casserole? Is it your ball now, Casserole? I think there's enough overgrown grass where Speckle can maybe just not see it. Is that nice, sweetie? You don't normally get many out of the ball, do you? Speckle must just be knackered today. Gravy's doing our feathers there as well. So what's everyone's egg counters up to as well? We haven't done that today, have we? I can't remember where we finished off last night. Was it not far off 20 berries for Chrissy? Yep, just over 20 for Chrissy and 4 for Royalty. See, Royalty, you should have called Chrissy in to redeem the treats before. I know, Chrissy. The sharp. It was like like straight away as soon as Mixer was announced as closing shop. Straight away they changed the multiply, didn't they? Because that was all on the same day. What day is actually Mixer closing down? And like stop streaming? Also, it's got like just shy of a month left. I'm assuming that it'll just disappear off Restream. Because that's the thing that I use for going for the multiple platforms. Saves all the hassle of having to download the video off Twitch and then upload it to YouTube. That was the thing, like over on Mixer as well. I've got no idea what those because they had like a points thing over there as well, didn't they? But I think you could only spend it on emojis or something like that. But, I was never on Mixer enough to actually like look into it properly. I suppose it doesn't matter now. I'm not even sure if I updated as much as it's streaming to it, and the title gets changed automatically from Restream. I don't know if the actual game that I'm playing like matches what I'm actually playing. But yeah, I've not really checked out any of the things over there. I just let it stream over there. You're having a good go at that, aren't you, Casserole? Oh, I've just seen there was a Discord notification there. Something about a scarf just popped up across the top ribbon of my phone. I'll have to check out the things. Oh, just thinking about notifications on phone. I've been I was working on a proper emulator for Simon the Sorcerer, so we could do that because that's like one of my favourite point and click adventures from the early 90s. Then I remembered I've got it on my phone. Ooh, hang on a second. I'll get you, Gravy. You're not gonna fall. It's alright. It's alright, sweetie. It's okay. I've got you. It's alright. Here you go. Ooh. You be careful, sweetie. You don't trip over. You're alright. I'll give you a tickle. You want a tickle? Some of these. There you go. Where's my tablet? There it is. As I say, I forgot to have them on my phone, so they've actually got the original graphics, because that was the problem. When you can get them on Steam, but it's with like a daft filter over it, so it all looks stupid. It's not the original pixel art. But because I've got it on my phone, I sort of tested it last night. I'll be able to stream it from my phone up onto the screen and then capture it into the stream. Yeah, Gravy. So maybe let's do that once we've done Broken Sword. So with the Broken Sword ones, I've played 1 and 2. I played those two a lot. I never played the third one. Oh no, I did. It was a 3D one on the original Xbox, but I never completed it. I suppose like Simon the Sorcerer. Simon the Sorcerer 1 and 2, just masterpieces of point and click games. And then it was Simon the Sorcerer 3D. The third one, I played it for a little bit, but it was dreadful. The writing was awful. The whole interface was just a catastrophe. So I never completed that one at all. I tried to like force myself a few times, but no such luck. I think they did 2 more as well after that, but I don't know whether or not those were 3D or if they were point and click style or not. I just stayed with my Simon's 1 and 2. What's the matter, Speckles? Little Speckles have the nap in the shade. What you spotted, Gravy? They're good little girls. You be careful where you're walking, Gravy. She might be working her way around so that she can sit on the grass where the sun's hitting the other side of the bush. You're not finishing the ball, Gravy. Speckle keeps turning her head to see what we're doing. Let's jiggle that over there a smidge. You're right down there, Speckles. Uh-huh. You know when the camera's on you, don't you? Mm-hmm. Casserole's in the Morse code booth in the corner now. Oh, wind's catching this again. If you can hear in the background, can you hear Casserole tapping out a Morse code? Let's go and see what she's doing. Oh. Hopefully it doesn't cut out. Oops, on the move. Typical, we'll come over to see her and she runs off. Oop. Let's see if she'll let us get her. You sunbathing, sweetie? Look at those feathers. You getting yourself comfy? If I could get power out here to a camera, I would probably leave it running for hours. There you go, casserole. You're getting a bit of sun on your butt. Are you shy because we're watching you? Yeah, we're spying. Yep, she's being all shy, isn't she? Being shy, casserole. Your friends are coming to watch you. So you do sort of like two ways when they're sunbathing. One is with their wing up, like what you see there, and the other way is to stretch their wing all the way out. I do this on my knee as well. If it's sunny across my knee, they'll go into the sunbathing position. Paxo used to do that every morning. She would sit on my knee and get into that sort of position. Just have a little nap in the sun. Not like us spying on your casserole. Just a funny little bugger. Baby's having a little sit on the path at the top. Oh, there she goes again. Plonk. Oh, and the wing's out. You got nothing for your foot to grip on, is that what's wrong, casserole? You showed everyone your wings? Good girl. Have yourself a little nap, casserole. The little birds have come to play now. Is that little bird? Is that your friend come to see you, Casserole? There's a little tiny bird, a little baby one. I don't know if you can just see it over there. Comes to play with Casserole. It flew away now, like. Just hang on, we might be able to see some of the other little baby birds sitting on top of the compostery thing. It was one of the little birds. The two of them hop around the garden together because I couldn't catch a picture of it, but the little bird sort of like hopped on Casserole's back, then hopped down. She doesn't seem to mind playing with them. There you go, Gravy. You getting comfy, Gravy? What's the matter, Gravy? Come back on my knee later if you want. She's such a softie. You on the move, Gravy? You come to sit in the sun? You got yourself stuck under that branch again, sweetie? Or are you trying to watch a bug? You coming? Oh, Speckled's up. Finished her nap. Should probably see if she goes and plays with her ball again. They'll not be long now and they'll be wanting us to go and make their supper for them. Is that right, Speckled? Speckled's away to play. I think Casserole not far behind, thinking she's going to miss something. Or they get their Weetabix mixed with mealworms. That's their normal supper. Every now and again they get a bit of scrambled egg as well. see how much this whole digging patch here was all like soil. All the weeds have took over in such a short period of time. You're having eggs for your tea today, royal tea. Cats are all the way behind me. I like having me poached eggs from the girls. Oh. You found a snail? She's away into the thick grass and what have you. Getting up again. Where you going, Speckled? She's a funny little bugger. It was your turn for the rain today, isn't it, Chrissy? After we had all the rain the other afternoon there. Must be your turn. We were supposed to be getting it today as well, but it was supposed to start at 3 o'clock, but it doesn't look like it is. But the valley that we're in always seems to have the opposite weather to what the surrounding area has. Speckles just disappeared into the long grass or whatever those weeds are over there. Oh, there goes. She's come out the other side with another snail. Where you going, Speckled? Well, I think because that wind is getting a bit stronger and stronger. Each time it's hitting the camera. I think I don't know how long we've been streaming for, but I think we'll call it a day for that for now. For a nice little play with the babies this afternoon. I'll go in and make their suppers. Otherwise they'll be knocked out the matter if they don't get their supper. I will put this on YouTube later this afternoon. I'll have to download it once Twitch has finished fiddling with it. Where you going, Speckled? She's a crazy chicken, that one. What are you doing? Yeah, no problem. I'll be streaming it, the normal time for a couple of hours, messing around on the server for a little bit. I'm just gonna do some work on the farms. I might build like a small smelter array because I could use that for the amount of times that I'm needing glass and smooth stone, the slabs. It might be a good idea to get a smelter going somewhere. Just haven't quite decided where to build it. But we'll mess around on that later on there. And like I was saying yesterday as well, if you are free, just for testing the server with the 16 chunk limit for like the view distance. Because if I'll monitor the CPU usage. If it looks like it's too much stress on the little computer, then I'll bring it back down to 10 chunks where it was. But we'll try it for a couple of days at 16 and see what happens. When I've been on by myself, it looks all right. It doesn't look like the system's getting like too stressed. But we'll see what it's like when there's like a couple of us on. But yeah, Royalty. I thought you would like this one, Royalty, because obviously we haven't had with the weather. We haven't had a chance to do one with the girls for a couple of weeks. I don't think, is it? But I'll have a little look around. I'm going to see if I can get like a camera, a waterproof camera that's got a turning mechanism on it, so I can remote control it, and can always set it up so that I can, when I'm working at my desk, I can still stream the girls, watch what they're doing and where they're playing. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll now try and figure out. Oh no, the clamp's in the way of the off button, isn't it? Hang on. Alright, there we go. Alright, so thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you all later. Possibly. If I can find where this off button is. Oh, now I'm going to have to slide it.
Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.